The words tumbled out of Mia's mouth like a bomb detonating in the middle of their peaceful evening. "Mom, Aaliyah, I told Grandma. I told her that you two are married and that you love each other like real wives. I could not lie anymore because she kept asking why you share a bedroom and why you kiss when you think no one is looking. I did it because I love you both and I want us to be a real family without secrets." Aaliyah's heart stopped. The kitchen in their modest Austin home suddenly felt like a prison. She had spent the last 2 years building this fragile life with Eden hiding their love from her own family to keep the financial lifeline open for Mia's special education program. Her parents, devout Baptists from the small town of Waco, believed Aaliyah was just a good Samaritan, helping her friend Eden raise her daughter after a messy divorce. The monthly checks from Dad covered Mia's tutoring and therapy, the only way the girl could thrive after her father's abandonment. If they knew the truth, the support would vanish, and with it Aaliyah's ability to stay in this home, this family. Eden grabbed Aaliyah's arm, her face pale. "Mia, honey, what exactly did you say to Grandma? When did this happen?" The 12-year-old's eyes filled with tears. "Last weekend when she took me for ice cream. She was talking about how Aaliyah should find a husband to give me a dad and I got mad. I said she does not need a husband because she has you, Mom, and you two are married. I showed her the picture I took from your drawer, the one from the courthouse." The room spun for Aaliyah. That photo. The one they thought was safely hidden. The past was about to come crashing in, not just the current secret, but the college years when she had first loved Eden only to break her heart under family pressure. The price of those lies was about to be paid, and Aaliyah wondered if their love could survive the fallout. She sank onto a stool, her mind racing back to how it all began. 15 years ago at the University of Texas, Aaliyah had met Eden in freshman dorms. Their friendship turned to something deeper: stolen kisses in the library, late-night talks about dreams. But when her parents discovered a note, they threatened to cut tuition and force her home. Aaliyah had ended it, telling Eden it was a phase to save her future. She dated a man briefly to prove it, graduated, moved on. Eden married young, had Mia endured years of emotional abuse, until the divorce 3 years ago. Then fate brought them back together at a mutual friends gathering in Austin. The spark reignited stronger this time. They married quietly at the courthouse 2 years ago, vowing to protect Mia at all costs. Aaliyah's family approved of the roommate setup, praising her charity. Now that illusion was gone. Aaliyah pulled Mia into a hug, fighting tears. "Sweetheart, we are not mad at you, but this changes things. Grandma might not understand." Eden paced the floor, her teacher calm, cracking. "We built this for you, Mia. The school, the therapy, the stability. If your grandparents pull the money, we fight, but it will be hard." Aaliyah felt the weight of every choice. She had sacrificed authenticity for this child's future. Was it worth the guilt that gnawed at her every family visit when she smiled through questions about finding a good Christian man? The doorbell rang. Aaliyah froze. Her mother had texted earlier about stopping by with pie on the way back from church. Too soon. Eden whispered, "We stick to the story for now." But Mia shook her head. "No more lies, Mom. I want us happy." Aaliyah opened the door, forcing a smile as her mother stepped in, arms full of baked goods. The older woman hugged Mia, then eyed the tense room. "Everything all right, girls?" Aaliyah nodded too quickly. "Just tired from work." But Mia's eyes darted and the secret hung heavy like smoke. They sat at the table making small talk about church and school, but Aaliyah's mind screamed. The confrontation was coming. Her mother mentioned setting up a blind date with the pastor's son. Aaliyah laughed it off, but inside she broke a little more. Eden squeezed her hand under the table, the only anchor. Later that night, after Mia slept, they lay in bed whispering. Aaliyah said, "I cannot lose her, Eden." "Not Mia, not you." Eden replied, "We pay the price every day hiding, but the alternative is losing everything we built." Aaliyah stared at the ceiling, replaying the college breakup, the tears Eden shed the years apart. She had chosen family approval once, and regretted it daily. Now the choice loomed again. The next morning her phone buzzed. "Mom, we need to talk about what Mia said. Come to the house tomorrow. Bring Eden." Aaliyah's stomach dropped. The storm had arrived. She held Eden tighter, knowing the next days would test every vow, every sacrifice. Mia's innocent truth had cracked the foundation, and the past buried deep was stirring awake, ready to demand its due. The drive to Waco felt like heading into battle. Aaliyah gripped the steering wheel, her knuckles white, while Eden sat beside her, staring out the window at the flat Texas landscape. Mia was in the back seat, headphones on, but her eyes met Aaliyah's in the rearview mirror, full of regret and resolve. "I am sorry, Mom, but I hated pretending." Aaliyah forced a nod. "We know, baby, but families like mine do not see things the way we do." The secret had kept the peace for so long. Every Sunday call from her mother praising Aaliyah's good heart for helping that poor single mother. The checks deposited without question. The approval that made Aaliyah feel seen, even if it was based on a lie. Now it was crumbling. Eden reached over, touching Aaliyah's thigh briefly. "We face it together. No matter what." But Aaliyah's mind raced with worst cases. Her father cutting ties completely. The family church gossip spreading. Mia losing the specialized reading program that had improved her grades from failing to solid BS. The internal conflict tore at Aaliyah. Was lying to protect a child noble, or was it cowardice? She had always prided herself on integrity in her marketing job, yet here she was living a double life. They arrived at the modest brick house, her childhood home. Her mother waited on the porch, arms crossed. Inside, her father sat at the kitchen table, Bible open. "Sit down, all of you." The air was thick with judgment. Her mother started. "Mia told me some things that do not make sense. Are you and Eden more than friends?" Aaliyah swallowed. "Mom, we care about each other deeply. Eden is my partner. We are married." The words hung there. Her father's face reddened. "Married? Like husband and wife? This is sin, Aaliyah. We raised you better. You said you left that lifestyle behind in college." Eden spoke calmly. "We love each other. Mia is happy and thriving with both of us." But her mother cut in. "Thriving? On our money. We send that check thinking you are doing Christian charity, not living in sin under the same roof, corrupting that child." Mia stood up. "Grandma, I am not corrupted. I have 2 moms who love me. That is better than one sad mom and no dad." Her grandmother gasped. "See what you have done." Filling her head with this, Aaliyah felt the betrayal sting. Not from Mia, but from the realization that her own past lie was now weaponized. In college, after the breakup, she had written letters home claiming God had shown her the way. She had dated the man her parents approved of for 6 months, faking happiness until she could escape to Austin. The guilt had followed her, but she buried it. Now her mother pulled out an old shoebox. "We kept these. Photos from your dorm days. You and Eden looking too close even then." Aaliyah's stomach twisted. The past was out. She had not just hidden the present marriage, but the foundation of it. Her father slammed the table. "We stopped the payments today. No more support for that school until you repent and separate." Aaliyah's voice cracked. "Dad, Mia needs it. She has struggled so much." Her mother shook her head. "Then choose Aaliyah. Us or this." The drive home was silent at first. Eden wiped tears. "I never wanted to come between you and them." Aaliyah gripped the wheel harder. "You did not. I chose this path twice now. First in college by lying to save face. Now by hiding to keep the money." But seeing Mia's determined face in the mirror, she knew the price was worth it. Or was it? That night back in Austin, they sat on the porch. Aaliyah confessed the full college story. How she had broken Eden's heart to please her parents. How she regretted it every day until they reconnected. Eden listened, then pulled her close. "We were young. The real betrayal would be walking away now." Mia joined them. "I do not want you to fight over me. But I want you happy, like in the park last summer when we had the picnic and you held hands." Aaliyah smiled through pain, remembering that day, the rare open moment away from prying eyes. The next week brought more pressure. Her sister called, urging her to apologize to parents. Work colleagues noticed her distraction. At Mia's school, a teacher mentioned the family support program might need verification now that payments stopped. Aaliyah lay awake weighing options. Quit her job to freelance and cover costs. Beg her parents. Or come out fully and fight. The moral dilemma consumed her. Protecting Mia meant more lies. Truth meant potential loss. Eden bore her own burden, feeling responsible for pulling Aaliyah into this web. Their love remained the constant, but the cost was mounting in sleepless nights and whispered arguments. By week's end, Aaliyah made a call to her father. "Dad, please reconsider for Mia." His response was cold. "Repent first." The line went dead. Aaliyah hung up, tears falling. The family she was born into was slipping away, but the one she chose was fighting to stay. The tension rose as her mother announced a visit to talk sense into them. The next confrontation would force decisions no one wanted to make. The second visit from her mother came unannounced on a rainy Thursday. Aaliyah opened the door to find her standing there, umbrella dripping, eyes hard. "We need to speak alone." Eden took Mia to the living room, giving them the kitchen. Her mother wasted no time. "That child, Mia, she is confused because of you too." Aaliyah defended. "She is not confused. She sees love. Real love." Her mother pulled out her phone, showing texts from the church group. "They are praying for you. Some say we should involve child services." Aaliyah laughed bitterly. "For what?" "Loving my family." The accusation cut deep, stirring social prejudices she had faced quietly in conservative Texas circles. Whispers at family reunions, questions at work about her single status. She had brushed them off, but now they threatened Mia's safety. Eden joined later, the three women sitting tensely. Her mother turned to Eden. "You had a husband once. A child. What happened to normal?" Eden's voice steady but eyes flashing. "Normal is what works for us. My ex was abusive. Aaliyah helped me see I deserved better." That is when the past fully spilled. Her mother revealed she had hired a private investigator after Mia's confession. Found emails from college days where Aaliyah had confessed her love for Eden, then lied in later letters about repenting. "You betrayed us then and now." Aaliyah felt exposed raw. "I was scared, Mom. Scared of losing you all." The internal conflict peaked. She had traded her truth for acceptance once, and it led to years of emptiness until Eden. Now repeating the pattern for Mia. Was it protection or selfishness? Mia overheard from the hallway and burst in. "Stop fighting. I told Grandma because I heard you arguing about money, and I thought if she knew the truth she would help. I did not mean to hurt anyone." The room fell silent. Aaliyah pulled Mia close. "You did not hurt us, baby. We hurt ourselves by hiding." Her mother softened slightly but stood firm. "We love you, Aaliyah, but this lifestyle is wrong. We cannot support it. The support ends this month." Aaliyah's world tilted. The practical fallout hit immediately. Calls to the school confirmed the tuition was due. Eden's teacher salary covered basics but not the extra therapy. Aaliyah's mind raced with decisions. Sell the car. Take extra shifts. But deeper, the emotional price. Her sister texted later, judging her choice. "How can you do this to Mom and Dad?" Aaliyah replied, "I am doing this for my daughter." The betrayal felt mutual. Family blood demanding conformity over happiness. That evening the three of them cooked dinner together, a small act of normalcy. Mia asked why people hate what they have. Aaliyah explained prejudice runs deep, but love wins if you fight. Eden added, "We pay the price every day, but the reward is us." Yet in bed Aaliyah confessed doubts. "Maybe I should have stayed hidden." Eden turned to her. "Then we lose ourselves." The next day at work Aaliyah faced subtle judgment when a colleague mentioned hearing family rumors. The social costs spread. Mia came home from school upset. A kid teased her about having two moms after word leaked. The tension escalated. Aaliyah confronted her mother on the phone. "You are punishing a child for my choices." Her mother replied, "I am saving her soul." The moral line blurred. Was truth worth the pain, or was the lie the kinder path? Aaliyah made a list of options. 1. Leave Eden temporarily to regain support. 2. Fight legally for custody stability. 3. Cut ties and rebuild alone. None felt right. The betrayal from her past self haunted her. She had left Eden once for family, now family demanded she do it again. Eden sensed the turmoil and said, "I will not let you sacrifice us." Mia needs to see strength. The week ended with a family meeting at a neutral park. Her parents arrived stiff. Mia spoke first. "Grandma, I love you, but I love my moms too. Please do not make Aaliyah choose." Her father looked away, but her mother teared up. "This is hard for us." The conversation circled betrayals and choices, but no resolution. Driving home Aaliyah realized the awakening starting. Chosen family was her anchor. The price was high, but the alternative was living half alive. Yet the conflict raged on as bills piled and calls from relatives poured in urging repentance. The climax loomed closer with every passing day. The church picnic invitation arrived like a trap. Aaliyah's mother insisted they attend as a family to talk things through. Eden agreed reluctantly. "We show unity." Mia was excited, hoping for reconciliation. At the park under oak trees the tension simmered. Relatives hugged Aaliyah, whispering prayers for her soul. Eden stayed close, Mia between them. Then her brother pulled Aaliyah aside. "Sis, this is destroying Mom. Dad is talking about changing the will." Aaliyah snapped. Because I love a woman. He shook his head. Because you lied for years. The past photos had circulated in the family group chat. College evidence of her and Eden together. The double lie exposed. Aaliyah felt naked. She had not just hidden the marriage but the origin story. During the picnic, her father approached Eden. You turned my daughter. Eden replied, no one turns anyone. We found each other twice. Mia interrupted. Grandpa Aaliyah makes us happy. See. She hugged both women. Whispers spread among the crowd. Some relatives avoided them. Aaliyah's internal storm peaked. The price of secrecy was isolation. The price of truth was judgment. She pulled Eden away. Maybe we separate for a bit to calm them. Eden's eyes filled with hurt. That would be the real betrayal. To Mia and to us. Mia overheard and cried. Do not do that. I will tell everyone the truth myself. The confrontation escalated when her mother cornered them near the playground. You are confusing that child. Aaliyah defended. She is more clear than any of us. The argument drew attention. Her father declared publicly. Until you end this, we have no daughter. The words cut like knives. Aaliyah stood tall. Then I choose my family here. The drive home was heavy with silence. Mia said, I am sorry for starting this. Aaliyah reassured. You started the truth. We needed it. Back home they faced reality. Bank account showed the last deposit. School emailed about overdue fees. Aaliyah worked late applying for grants. Eden took extra tutoring jobs. The sacrifices mounted. Aaliyah missed a promotion at work due to distraction. Eden faced parent complaints at school about family values. Social prejudice was real. Yet in quiet moments their bond deepened. One night Aaliyah said, I betrayed you in college by leaving. I will not do it again. Eden kissed her forehead. We both paid then. Now we pay together. Mia joined their bed for a movie, snuggling close. This is my family. The next week brought a surprise. Aaliyah's sister visited secretly. I do not agree, but I see how happy Mia is. Here is some money to tide you over. Small support, but it showed cracks in the family wall. Still the main pressure remained. Her parents sent a letter demanding a meeting with the pastor. Aaliyah declined. The moral dilemma shifted. Was cutting ties selfish or necessary for growth? The betrayal felt layered. Family betrayed her authenticity. She betrayed their expectations. Mia's confession had forced the awakening. They were stronger for it, but the cost was ongoing. Bills stacked. Mia's next therapy session loomed unpaid. Aaliyah made the call to a nonprofit for help. The operator said, we have programs for LGBT families. Stung to need it, but it was progress. The high point came when Mia presented a school project on family diversity. She proudly included her two moms. Aaliyah cried. The child was leading the way. Yet the family rift widened when her mother posted on social media about wayward children. The public shame added layers. Aaliyah confronted it head-on in an email. Mom, your prejudice hurts more than my truth. No reply. The tension built to breaking as the month ended with eviction notice threat if finances did not stabilize. They packed boxes just in case. The decisions were painful. Aaliyah chose to downsize to a smaller apartment. Eden found side work. Mia adapted with resilience. Through it all the love held. The past was fully open, but the future was theirs to shape. The moving boxes stacked in the living room symbolized the ultimate trade-off. Aaliyah taped one shut containing childhood mementos from her parents' house. Eden sorted Mia's school books, her face set in determination. We will make the new place work. Mia helped packing her stuffed animals. I like small homes if we are together. The financial cut had forced the downsizing. No more big yard, no more extra room. But the emotional space opened. Aaliyah's internal voice quieted somewhat. The constant guilt of lying replaced by raw honesty. Yet the pain lingered. Her phone rang. It was her father. Last chance, Aaliyah. Come home alone and we help with the girl. She refused. Dad, Mia is my daughter too. The line clicked dead. The betrayal cut deepest there. Family choosing conditions over unconditional love. Eden hugged her. You are not alone. At the new apartment, viewing, the landlord eyed them curiously. 2 women and a child. Aaliyah stated clearly, we are a family. He nodded, but the subtle judgment hung. Social prejudice followed them. At Mia's new school enrollment, the secretary asked for father info. Eden replied, there is none. Two moms. The paperwork adjusted but whispers started. Aaliyah faced similar at her job. A co-worker asked about her family situation after seeing the move. She answered truthfully for the first time. My wife and our daughter. The reaction mixed. Some supportive, some distant. The moral awakening grew. Aaliyah realized hiding had cost her self-respect. The price was paid in isolation. Now truth brought community allies she never knew. One night a knock. Her sister stood there with groceries. I left the church group. This is wrong what they are doing. A small victory. They shared dinner talking openly. Mia beamed. See, family can change. Yet the main front remained cold. Her mother sent a package of old Bibles and notes from college urging repentance. Aaliyah read one, tearing up. The past letter where she had lied about her feelings for Eden. She wrote back. Mom, I loved her then and now. Your love should not have conditions. No response. The confrontation peaked at a forced family mediation arranged by a relative. In the neutral office, her parents sat opposite. The counselor asked feelings. Aaliyah spoke. I hid to keep your support, but it ate me alive. The betrayal was mine to you and yours to me by not accepting. Her father said acceptance of sin is not love. Eden added, love is what we show Mia every day. Mia testified. I am happier now, even with less money. The session ended without agreement but seeds planted. Back home, Aaliyah made the tough choice. She applied for a higher-paying remote job, sacrificing office stability for flexibility. Eden took on more classes. They budgeted tightly. The sacrifice bonded them. One evening in the small park near the new place, Aaliyah proposed renewing vows quietly. Eden agreed. Mia held the rings. The simple ceremony under trees reminded them of the happy moments. The past fully revealed had cleared the air. No more secrets. The internal conflicts resolved into acceptance. Aaliyah no longer questioned her worth. The family she built was real. Social pressures continued, but they faced them united. A call from her brother offered tentative bridge. Mom is struggling without you. Aaliyah replied, the door is open. The price paid was estrangement, but the gain was authenticity. Mia thrived in the new school with community support programs. The drama had forced growth. Betrayals forgiven in time. The choice is clear now. Truth over comfort. Months passed in the smaller apartment and the new rhythm settled. Aaliyah woke to sunlight filtering through cheap blinds, Eden's arm around her waist. Mia's laughter from the kitchen making pancakes. The financial strain eased with the new job and grants. No more secret calls or hidden photos. The truth had set them free, even if it cost the old family ties. Aaliyah checked her email. A message from her sister. Mom asked about you. I told her you are happy. Progress. Eden kissed her good morning. Ready for the day. They walked Mia to school hand in hand openly. Neighbors nodded, some smiled. The social prejudice softened in their progressive Austin neighborhood. At work, Aaliyah led a diversity meeting, sharing her story briefly. Colleagues applauded. The internal peace she felt was new. No more weighing lies against love. The moral dilemma resolved. Hiding had protected short-term but damaged souls. Truth built resilience. Mia excelled in class, her dyslexia support secured through new channels. She brought home a drawing of 3 figures holding hands. My family. Aaliyah framed it. The past betrayal fully processed. The college lies, the recent secrecy. All led here. One weekend her mother called unexpectedly. Aaliyah answered. Mom. The voice was softer. Your sister showed me pictures. Mia looks healthy. Aaliyah replied, she is. We all are. The conversation short but civil. No apology yet, but the door cracked. Eden listened later. Maybe time heals. Aaliyah nodded. But we do not wait. We live. The awakening complete. Aaliyah understood the price each paid. She lost blood family approval. Eden lost the illusion of easy stability. Mia lost the lie of normalcy but gained honesty. The trade-off's worth it. They planned a small vacation to the park where happiness bloomed. Holding hands, watching Mia play, Aaliyah felt whole. The lesbian love once hidden now celebrated quietly. No fanfare, just truth. Social battles continued, online comments from distant relatives, but they ignored them, focusing inward. Aaliyah's father sent a card on Mia's birthday. No words, just money for school. A start. The family rift mending slowly on their terms. In the end, the choices defined them, standing together against pressure. The drama had tested and strengthened. Aaliyah reflected on the journey, from the shocking confession to the painful exposures. Each step a decision, a cost, a growth. They emerged not broken but forged. The three of them a family by choice and blood of the heart. As they sat on the bench, Eden leaned in. "We made it." Mia ran up, hugging them. The moment perfect. The romantic happiness scene 3 of their story lived daily now. No more shadows. Was keeping our secret to protect the family we built ultimately destroy the one we were born into, or was the truth the only path to real freedom for Aaliyah, Eden and Mia? What do you think was the right choice?